Hey Cancer, I am back doing readings, and my style is very similar than what it used to. I'm gonna read two different storylines, and then at the end, let's see, I'll get an intuitive message, or I'll be able to connect how these two are correlated, or if there's a higher perspective that you have to um, take in consideration into what's going on. Excuse me. Very rarely are they not related, but sometimes it happens. But either way, we'll know what's going on. So this could be your masculine, feminine energy. This could be your personal and professional life. This could be two different perspectives on the same issue, or two different people maybe in your life that maybe you're trying to choose from, or two different jobs that you're applying to or thinking about, or this could be two very different details of the same issue that you need to see separately to make more sense out of. We'll see. We'll see how the story how the story goes and how to make sense of it. Sometimes I'll know more details about specifically where this abounds for you, but most of the time, you would know exactly how this fits in your life because it's a general reading. So the first two cards we have are Scribe or Writer, Trees. Scribe, Writer, Trees. Um, this this is saying messages are everywhere. Messages can come from anywhere. Maybe there's a person that you've been trying to reconnect with or thinking about reconnecting with. Excuse me. Um, if you're a writer, obviously of any kind, this could mean that you're. That's usually confirmation. If you're a writer of any kind, this usually means this could mean that you need to branch out and meet more people, or send your work to different places, or more send your work to different places, or consider, applying or submitting to different competitions. Or okay, this is also asking people for help, or asking people for advice, or asking people to read your stuff and give you feedback. Yeah, this could be a lot of things, but let's see. Let's keep that in mind, and let's see how things develop. So here we have next Archangel Raphael and the chess game. Archangel Raphael and the chess game. So this is a card of like, this means whatever you're looking for, or needing, or wanting, or calling in, or going through. There's a lot of good things to it. It's like you've written the next big novel, or you've written the next screenplay that's gonna actually get picked up and made, and um, or like if you're trying to send a letter, like a physical snail mail, to somebody, this letter is going to have like a lot of healing properties, or maybe you're in this reconnection with this person, or this conversation with this person is gonna like, there's a lot of positive outcomes to this thing. Or it could just be that messages are coming into you um, to really help you on something. It could just be that because of that. And then the chess game. So here's when it gets complicated. The chess game upright. Ooh, I'm gonna sneeze. Chess game upright, and it came right under trees, which it makes a lot of sense to me, obviously. So this is so if you're submitting to these competitions, or you're submitting to different publications, or editors, or if you're looking for a lot of feedback and advice, this means the people that are in your network, yes, the people in your network, be careful. Be very careful taking their advice. because a lot of them have their own agendas, and they're not gonna be the greatest at giving you favorable advice, or like honest advice, or like so in Abraham Hicks' speech, if you don't know Abraham Hicks, this basically means for and if you don't know, I would recommend watching some of their stuff. Esther Hicks. Anyway, this means that if you're trying to submit your or ask for advice, or if you're trying to receive something good to help you in the next phase, be careful, because you are in a low vibration, so you're going to attract people who are in a low vibration. You might be coming from a victim mindset or lack mentality, and so you're going to attract the people who are going to give you that advice that are in that realm. This is in Abraham Hicks speak. That's what it means. Is careful, because you might come across a lot of people, or a network of people, who are not really thinking about the best for you. They're thinking about their own agendas and their own self-serving nature. Next two card we have Underworld and Star is Born. Okay. So this is heavy. This is like when things have been bad enough for a while, or you've let your mind or your desires be unmet for so long that it's showing up in a physical way. It's showing up in your face kind of way. So like you're having a lot of dreams, or you might have some aches and pains here and there, or chronic. This could be chronic too. It's showing up. It's showing up in a way that's like, okay, now you can't ignore it. Now it's obvious. It's manifested in the physical form, and now it's deep and it's heavy. And the Star is Born. The Star is Born. It's that darkness. Oh, I just looked at the next two cards. Yeah. So this combination here, it's not that what you've created isn't good. That is probably a very healing letter, or a very amazing novel, the next big novel, or the next bestseller, or the next screenplay that's going to be made. Whatever it is, or the next healing piece of advice that you need to give or hear, is right. It's good. It's amazing. But you're not fully in a place where you should trust the responses, or the taking it out into the world and people aren't going to steal it or trash it or that kind of thing. Be careful with that. But you're on the whatever it is that you created. It is big. And so here's the thing. Silver and Chiron. So this is the let me start with the Chiron card. This is the you've gone through a journey. It's been hell. I want to say hell. It's been heavy. It's been hard. It's been painful, and it's been long, and it broke you down to the point where healing is the next only. It's the only option left. But that's because that part of you, that healing. So maybe you've written a book. Let's say you've written a book about yourself, and it's very transformational. So the next person who reads it is going to be so inspired, or is going to be activated, or so motivated to go on their own journey and to trust it, because whatever it is that you wrote about yourself makes them more their self-belief, or their ability to go out into the world stronger, and to have hope, and to like keep fighting. Yeah. So this also means that there is a piece of you that is the medicine. Yeah, this is what it's saying, is whatever it is that you've created, or whatever it is, however it is that you're trying to reconnect with somebody, be careful, because what you have is so powerful, it's so healing, it's so wonderful. This piece of thoughts, or this piece of advice, or this piece of art that you created is so powerful that right now you might get a lot of triggering out of people. That's what this piece might trigger more of the people that you're trying to get help from or advice from, rather than incite that helpfulness and that information from them that you need. There it is. So, second storyline, we have the arts and high priest and priestess. So the fact that the arts are here, it very much, like if you're a writer, if you're an artist of some kind, this again is saying, like, you come from a high place, you come from a natural artistic place where whenever you create art, you know how to pull it out of yourself from a deep place of like artistry, like a master of this artistry. Like you're so connected to your higher self, or to these wonderfully artistic energies, that you are able to create pieces that are life-changing or inspirational, or very healing when other people witness them or watch them or whatever it is. Next two cards are the Queen of Roses and the Oracle of Delphi. Okay, so there's a lot of feminine energy here, which is creation energy, right? Well, creative energy is what I meant. So the Queen of Roses upright and the Oracle of Delphi upright. Sorry, they're both in reverse. Wow. The Queen of Roses and the Oracle of Delphi. The Queen of Roses is a card in the reverse is a card of like. Well, this could obviously be reflected in a person outside of you. So this could be a woman, or at least a person. It doesn't have to be a woman. A person that has high feminine energy, or is off, like in their shadow side, in the shadow aspect of the feminine energy. So if that's physically reflected to you, then this could be you. Be careful, because this person is their shadow, or you are in your shadow of the feminine, so you're not connected. So this like you're not connected to that part of you that is anyway, you're not connected to that intuitive part of you, to that receiving part of you, and so you're not really, and the Oracle Delphi, you're not receiving the messages, you're not receiving the impulse properly. Okay, so if you did create this piece of art, that was amazing, right? Which is telling us here, you have this ability. What it's saying is the people that you're trying to get from, you are not a match to them, because you are not connected in that aspect of yourself to seek healthy help, or to seek healthy advice, or to seek healthy attention. In that aspect of things, you are not connected to your higher self, or to your better nature. Or this person that you're trying to ask advice from, or you're trying to, like, this publisher, she is not in the best place. She is not the one. She is not in the best place to give you that. To help you succeed. We have the Destroyer and the Hunter. Yeah. Destroyers are very straightforward. It's probably what you imagine. There's a part of you. No, let me say it differently. Yeah. There's a part of you that knows it needs to go. That is. And there's a part of you that you know needs to go. It's like everyone's aware, and we're all in agreement that this must go. But it's not hard. It's not hard. It's not easy. It's not easy. Funny enough, the Hunter card in this deck is also a feminine energy, a female. It's the Artemis. Artemis. Is very. This side is feminine. Okay, yeah. So you're not, again, Abraham Hicks speech, you're not a match to the next level of your experience, to the help, or to that receiving that intuition that tells you, don't listen to this person, listen to that person. You're not a match to that yet, because um, this is telling you, ask yourself deeper, like you have some inner work left to do about, why am I needing to put this out in the world? What part of me is, because, so let's say if you're seeking attention because you want to be famous, or if you're seeking attention because you want validation from others, but you're a true artist, going from that is going to match you with people who are willing to take advantage of you. So do more inner work, and it's like, well, no, I want to put this out because, and you really have to align to, it makes me happy, and I enjoy helping other people, and I believe my work will do that, and I enjoy, that kind of thing. Not because, like, well, if I sell 10,000 copies, I'll make a lot of money, or 150 million copies, I'll make a lot of money. That's, again, lack mentality. There's nothing wrong with wanting it to be successful and wanting to make a lot of money, but it's almost like, if that's what you need, if that's the whole purpose, rather than just putting art and helping people, which is a higher vibration, just depending on how you look at it, it's telling me you're looking at it here in a negative, like, desperate way, and it's asking you, you're doing the right thing, you're on the right track, but think of it differently. Get yourself in a higher vibration, or a higher flying disc, before you seek out people. And so think, why am I going on this journey? What does it mean for me to go on this journey? And is the weapon that I'm using really the best weapon that I can come up with? And by weapon, I mean, like, if this is a book or card, it could mean that there's still a detail about it that you need to be careful to rewrite. You didn't get completely right to achieve that healing level. Oh, this makes a lot of sense. Okay, let me move on to the next two, and then I'll come back. Quicksilver and Sap of the Moon Plant. Again, a lot of female energy here. Mercury and yeah, there is a part of you that is still a match to lower vibration, to people who will take advantage, to people who will, whatever, be dishonest, or hurt you, or take from you. There's still a part of you that's on that lack mentality, or that victim mentality. That makes sense. Yeah. And so before you put this work out, or do a little bit more inner work on yourself, get yourself into a high vibration, get yourself into a new way of thinking of these things, reread your work, because it has potential to become that next big thing, because you are truly in alignment to creating a work of art like that, and such an impactful and poignant work of art. But it's not there yet. There's a part of you that isn't fully connected to that healing power. There might be a few tweaks that you need to do, or like an aspect of it that you need to do, or an aspect of yourself that is still a match to people who aren't going to be that good to you. This makes a lot of sense. That's how they correlate together. Yeah, this is interesting. This is cool. If you need any more advice or any more details, let me know. Shoot me a message, and then you can get yourself personal reading. And in a personal reading, I'll use different decks and go a lot deeper into the actual whatever this is for you, whether it is a letter of reconnection with somebody, and careful how you phrase things, or whether it's a book or a community that you're trying to get help from. It's a bit off. I can help out with that if you like. And if not, it's cool. I will see you next time.